November 7, 2024 UEFA Champions League briefing. This match features a clash between Inter Milan and Arsenal, who previously faced each other in the 2003-2004 Champions League season, with both teams winning away. Inter Milan has performed exceptionally well in this season's Champions League, maintaining 3 clean sheets in 4 matches, which is the best record in the club's European history. Moreover, Inter has the oldest average starting lineup this season, with an average age of 30 years and 139 days, the highest in the Champions League. Goalkeeper Yann Sommer has also excelled, keeping 7 clean sheets in 10 Champions League matches, the most among goalkeepers from any club with over 10 appearances. In contrast, Arsenal's performance in the Champions League has been relatively mediocre. They have failed to score in all 4 of their away matches in Italy, with the last player to score in Italy being Emmanuel Adebayor in March 2008 against AC Milan. This season, Arsenal has managed only 5 shots on target in the Champions League, the fewest this season. However, they have also kept 3 clean sheets, just one shy of a record 4 consecutive clean sheets. Key players for this match include Inter's Hakan Calhanoglu and Arsenal's Gabriel Martinelli. Calhanoglu scored the only goal of the match from a penalty in first-half stoppage time, marking his 19th successful penalty in the Champions League. Martinelli has created the most chances, 6, and has the highest expected assists, 1.25, in this season's Champions League. Overall, Inter Milan secured a 1-0 victory thanks to Calhanoglu's penalty, earning them 10 points in the group stage and virtually ensuring their advancement. Meanwhile, Arsenal's defeat has cast doubt on their qualification prospects, as they face informed Sporting CP and Monaco next, raising concerns about their future. Briefing, latest updates from the Premier League. 1. Arsenal sporting director Edu Gaspar has decided to leave the Gunners to join Nottingham Forest as the head of cross-club player recruitment. Despite Arsenal offering a lucrative salary, Edu chose this new global role, reflecting his broader career ambitions. Arsenal will begin the search for a suitable successor to continue Edu's legacy. 2. In Fantasy Premier League, FPL, expert Sam Bonfield used her wildcard in Game Week 11. Her lineup includes stars like Mohamed Salah and Cole Palmer, along with cost-effective players such as Jon Wissa and Jurgen Strand Larsen, aiming to build a strong squad within a limited budget. 3. The Premier League has launched a professional player-to-coach program aimed at increasing opportunities for Black, Asian, and minority ethnic players to transition into coaching roles. Eric Odiambo and Adi Yusuf from Leicester City's Youth Academy are participating in the program and shared their experiences. They believe this initiative provides valuable opportunities for players aspiring to become coaches, helping to diversify the transition from player to coach. In summary, this briefing covers multiple hot topics in the Premier League, including the departure of Arsenal's sporting director, FPL expert strategy analysis, and the launch of the professional player-to-coach program. The content is rich and highlights key information, providing readers with a comprehensive overview of the latest developments in the Premier League. Serie A, the 5 most intense derbies. Serie A is Italy's top football league, rich in cultural tradition and fierce regional rivalries. This briefing will summarize the 5 most famous derbies in Serie A. 1. Milan Derby, Derby della Madonnina AC Milan vs Inter Milan. This is one of the most famous derbies in Italy, representing the divide between the working class and the elite in Milan. The rivalry goes beyond sports, reflecting social, cultural, and economic differences. 2. Rome Derby, Derby della Capitale AS Roma vs Lazio. This is one of the most intense derbies in Italian football, with deep political and ideological divides between the fans. The match represents a cultural clash between the north and south of Rome. 3. Italian Derby, Derby d'Italia Juventus vs Inter Milan. This is not a local derby, but a national confrontation. The 2 teams represent the elite and industrial centers of Italy, with their rivalry stemming from the 2006 Calciopoli scandal. 4. Turin Derby, Derby della Mole Juventus vs Torino. This derby reflects the contrast between the wealthy and the working class in Turin. Juventus symbolizes success and industrial power, while Torino represents the spirit of the common people. 5. Genoa Derby, Derby della Lanterna, Sampdoria vs Genoa. This is one of Italy's most underrated derbies, showcasing the clash between tradition and modernity. Genoa is the oldest club in Italy, while Sampdoria is relatively younger, leading to cultural and historical differences. In summary, these derbies are not just football confrontations, but also represent the complex regional, class, and political divides within Italian society. Each derby is a fierce cultural clash, reflecting the unique charm of Italian football. November 7, 2024, Briefing, La Liga. Theme, Player Transfer Dynamics. 1. Sevilla centre-back Loic Bade is attracting attention, with Liverpool and Newcastle United both interested in signing the 24-year-old player. Sevilla set a transfer fee of €20 million in the last summer window, but given Bade's impressive performances, this price is likely to increase. Match recap. 1. On January 20, Las Palmas won 2-0 away against Rayo Vallecano. 2. On November 3, Barcelona achieved a 4-0 home victory over Espanyol, marking their 6th consecutive league win. Young players Yamal, Casado, and Ball performed excellently, while veteran Robert Lewandowski has scored 14 league goals. In contrast, Espanyol has been struggling recently, sitting just above the relegation zone. Viewing guide. 1. The match between Barcelona and Espanyol can be watched through various channels, including the free live stream on GXR World in India, paid subscriptions on ESPN Plus and Fubo TV in the US, and Premier Sports in the UK. 2. For viewers overseas, VPN services can be used to bypass geographical restrictions and access local broadcasts. NordVPN is recommended for effectively unlocking multiple streaming platforms. In summary, this briefing covers player transfer dynamics, recent important match recaps, and various channels and methods for watching matches in La Liga. The content is comprehensive and highlights key points, providing readers with an overview of the latest information in La Liga. November 7, 2024, Briefing, Real Madrid faces challenges. Real Madrid has had a difficult start to the season, suffering a 2-3 defeat to AC Milan in the Champions League, marking their second loss in the group stage. Despite the players' efforts, French star Kylian Mbappe's performance has not met expectations. Reports indicate that club president Florentino Perez still prefers Mbappe over Vinicius Jr. This has sparked controversy, as Vinicius is currently more decisive, and shifting him from the left flank could disrupt the team's attacking rhythm. Additionally, concerns have arisen regarding Mbappe's position in the lineup. Coach Carlo Ancelotti has placed him in the center, pushing Vinicius to the left, which may not fully utilize their strengths. Mbappe's representatives have also expressed concerns about this tactical adjustment, fearing it could impact his career development. Real Madrid is working hard to find an effective way to coordinate Mbappe and Vinicius to ensure the team maintains a high level of competitiveness this season. However, speculation surrounding Vinicius's future, particularly rumors of a potential transfer to Saudi Arabia, adds further uncertainty to the situation. In summary, Real Madrid faces challenges in integrating their attacking line. Finding an effective tactical arrangement while keeping both star players will be key to the team's success this season. Manchester City has encountered some difficulties recently but still hopes to achieve good results this season. Here's a summary of related articles. 1. Injury issues have severely impacted Manchester City's performance. Key players Rodri and De Bruyne are sidelined for an extended period, along with other injured players, leading to a lack of midfield organization and defensive vulnerabilities. 2. The team has performed well in possession and controlling the tempo, but there are issues with defensive transitions and final ball execution. Players lack the necessary athleticism and reaction time at crucial moments, making the team susceptible to counterattacks. 3. There are also issues on the attacking front. While Erling Haaland has scored well, other players have contributed insufficiently, and overall attacking efficiency needs improvement. Additionally, the team has not capitalized on set-piece opportunities. 4. Overall, while Manchester City's recent performance has been somewhat inconsistent, they still have the potential to achieve good results this season. The key is to quickly resolve injury issues and improve the overall defensive and attacking efficiency. If they can find their form in the upcoming crucial matches, Manchester City still has a chance for success in both the league and the Champions League. November 7, 2024, briefing, Inter Milan. Inter Milan has performed excellently in this season's Champions League group stage, currently sitting second in the group with 7 points. In their last match, they secured a 1-0 victory over Arsenal, with midfield linchpin Hakan Çalhanoğlu showcasing his penalty prowess once again, having scored 19 consecutive penalties since joining Inter. Despite Arsenal's aggressive attacks in the second half, Inter's defense held firm, preserving the 1-0 scoreline. This victory puts Inter on 10 points in the group stage, virtually locking in their qualification. In contrast, Arsenal has faced 3 consecutive defeats in both the Champions League and the Premier League, indicating a decline in form. Overall, Inter Milan has maintained good form in this season's Champions League group stage, particularly due to Çalhanoğlu's outstanding performances, which have been crucial for the team. Arsenal, on the other hand, has faced setbacks and needs to quickly adjust their form. The next clash between the two teams promises to be a focal point, generating much anticipation. November 7, 2024, briefing, AC Milan vs Real Madrid. Key points. 1. This is an important clash between the two most successful teams in Champions League history, with Real Madrid and AC Milan holding a combined total of 22 Champions League titles. 2. Real Madrid recently secured a 5-2 victory over Borussia Dortmund but suffered a 4-0 defeat to Barcelona in La Liga. AC Milan, after their first loss in the Champions League, bounced back with a 3-1 win against Club Brugge and a narrow victory in Serie A over Monza. 3. Another storyline to watch is Real Madrid coach Carlo Ancelotti facing his former club AC Milan, where he won Champions League titles both as a player and a coach. 4. In terms of lineup, Real Madrid will be missing several key players, but Eden Hazard and Kylian Mbappé are expected to lead the attack. AC Milan is likely to rely on the recently underperforming star Rafael Leão. 5. Predicted outcome, Real Madrid 3-1 AC Milan. With a strong lineup and home advantage, Real Madrid is expected to secure victory in this Champions League showdown. In summary, this match is a clash between two legendary Champions League teams and is sure to be an exciting focal point. Real Madrid is favored to win due to their home advantage and strong roster, but AC Milan could pose a threat with the performances of players like Leão. This match is highly anticipated. November 7, 2024, briefing, Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich is set to face St. Pauli at Millantor-Stadion on Saturday, November 9, at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Bayern Munich is currently the second-best defensive team in the Bundesliga, while St. Pauli is among the weakest in attack. In their last league match, Bayern defeated Union Berlin 3-0, with Harry Kane scoring twice. St. Pauli, on the other hand, won 2-0 away against Hoffenheim. In this match, Bayern Munich is expected to secure an easy victory thanks to their solid defense and Kane's offensive prowess. However, St. Pauli's recent good form should not be overlooked, leaving some uncertainty about the match outcome. In summary, this match will be a contest of mismatched strengths, with Bayern Munich likely to win due to their advantages, but St. Pauli could still create an upset. The match is worth watching. Chelsea team briefing. Chelsea currently sits fourth in the Premier League after 10 rounds, with only Tottenham and Manchester City scoring more goals than the Blues. This can be seen as an encouraging start under Enzo Maresca's management. However, Chelsea's large squad has posed some challenges for fantasy managers. Todd Boehly's recruitment strategy has led to an overly strong and deep player roster. As a result, Maresca has solidified a core starting lineup in the Premier League while rotating heavily in European competitions and the Carabao Cup. This situation is particularly evident for Chelsea, as the Europa League lacks the prestige and competitiveness of the Champions League, making Maresca more inclined to rest key players. This presents a challenge for fantasy managers who do not want players like Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson, and Noni Madueke to be rotated, as more appearances lead to more points opportunities. Despite Palmer averaging 10.7 points per game, surpassing Sulla, his absence in the Europa League has resulted in a total point deficit compared to Sulla. Similarly, Jackson has performed well in the Premier League, but his lack of appearances in other competitions has left his total points trailing behind other forwards. In summary, Chelsea's rotation policy presents challenges for fantasy managers, who may need to treat Chelsea as a non-European team. Unless Chelsea progresses to the knockout stage of the Europa League, this situation is unlikely to change in the near future. November 7, 2024 briefing, Bayern Munich vs Benfica. Bayern Munich is set to welcome Benfica to the Allianz Arena for their Champions League group stage clash. The following highlights have been noted. 1. Bayern is in excellent form, leading the Bundesliga by 7 points, with a potent attack averaging over 3.5 goals per game. 2. However, Bayern's recent performances in the Champions League have been less than ideal, having lost to Aston Villa and Barcelona, necessitating a return to winning ways in this match. 3. While Benfica may be slightly weaker, they should not be underestimated, having previously defeated Red Star and Atletico Madrid in the group stage. 4. It is predicted that Bayern Munich will win this match, with the possibility of more than 3.5 goals scored. Forward Jamal Musiala is also expected to find the net. In summary, this match promises to be an exciting Champions League group stage encounter. Bayern Munich needs to perform well at home to ensure their qualification, while Benfica will strive to create surprises against a strong opponent. This highly anticipated match is set to deliver thrilling action. November 7, 2024 Napoli team briefing. This briefing summarizes key points from several articles. 1. Serie A preview, Napoli vs Atlanta, team news, lineups, and prediction. 2. Serie A preview, Milan vs Napoli, team news, lineups, and prediction. 3. Napoli is looking to favor AC Milan in their pursuit of Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen over other clubs. Based on the above articles, the following key information points can be summarized. 1. Napoli is in excellent form, remaining unbeaten in 8 league matches, and leading the standings. They are particularly formidable at home, winning all 5 matches with strong offensive and defensive performances. 2. Atlanta is also performing well, winning their last 4 league matches, and sitting third in the standings. They previously defeated Napoli 3-0 at home last season and could surprise again. 3. Napoli coach Antonio Conte has a poor record against Atlanta coach Gian Piero Gasperini, with 2 draws and 5 losses in their previous encounters. 4. Napoli is considering a swap deal with AC Milan involving Osimhen and Leao to retain the Nigerian striker. 5. Napoli players are still facing challenges in learning Italian, but the overall team atmosphere is good, and morale is high. In summary, Napoli is currently in excellent form and poised to continue leading the standings. The clash with Atlanta promises to be an exciting top-tier matchup. Additionally, the team is preparing for personnel adjustments for the next season. Overall, Napoli is on the rise, with promising prospects ahead. November 7, 2024 Borussia Dortmund latest updates. Overview. Borussia Dortmund has recently faced a series of injury troubles but still managed to secure a 2-1 victory over RB Leipzig in the weekend league match, showcasing their fighting spirit. In the upcoming Champions League group stage, Dortmund will host Sturm Graz, hoping to achieve victory and make up for their previous 5-2 defeat to Real Madrid. Key information points. 1. Dortmund is facing severe injury issues, with several key players, including goalkeeper Kobel and defenders Sewell and Rielsen, unable to participate. This opens up opportunities for young players like Campbell to step in. 2. Emre Can and Nico Schlotterbeck, who performed well in the last league match, are expected to continue partnering in central defense. Captain Schlotterbeck was even named in the Team of the Week after the last match. 3. In the Champions League group stage, Dortmund will face a strong Sturm Graz side. However, young forward Malin scored the winning goal in the last league match and is expected to play a crucial role again in this Champions League match. 4. In the upcoming Bundesliga Spotlight match, Dortmund will host a similarly injury-plagued RB Leipzig. This will be a challenging contest, and the performance of the young players will be key. Summary. Despite facing numerous injury challenges, Borussia Dortmund demonstrated resilience in their last league match, successfully defeating RB Leipzig. In the upcoming Champions League group stage and Bundesliga Spotlight match, young players will have the opportunity to prove themselves, and Dortmund hopes to navigate through their current difficulties with a united effort. Liverpool team performance shines. On November 7, 2024, following the fourth round of the Champions League group stage, several teams achieved significant victories, with Liverpool and Sporting Lisbon's star players standing out. Liverpool's Diaz and Sporting Lisbon's Gages each scored hat-tricks, leading their teams to victories over Bayern Leverkusen and Manchester City, respectively. Additionally, Barcelona's Kudryavtseva also achieved an unusual hat-trick in the Champions League, contributing 3 assists. Furthermore, AC Milan's 3-1 victory over Real Madrid was one of the biggest surprises of this round. From this round's performances, Liverpool is undoubtedly the biggest winner. Under new head coach Slot, Liverpool has achieved good results in both the Champions League and the Premier League, currently leading in both leagues. Despite Arsenal and Manchester City's recent fluctuations in form, former French international Giroud still believes they will be Liverpool's main competitors for the Premier League title this season. He stated that Liverpool has not shown signs of fatigue after their successes, while Arsenal has appeared fatigued without winning any trophies, which is unacceptable. In summary, Liverpool has performed excellently under their new coach and is poised to reclaim the Premier League title this season. While Arsenal and Manchester City are formidable, they need to quickly find their form, or they risk being left behind by Liverpool. November 7, 2024 Briefing, Paris Saint-Germain. This briefing consolidates information from multiple articles to provide the latest updates on Paris Saint-Germain. 1. League performance. Paris Saint-Germain currently ranks first in Ligue 1, with impressive recent results. In their last match, they secured a 1-0 home victory over Reims, with Dembélé scoring the only goal. Their opponent, Angers, also achieved a valuable 3 points, with a 1-0 away win against Monaco in their last outing. 2. Champions League situation. In the Champions League, Paris Saint-Germain's performance has been disappointing. They have only accumulated 4 points in the group stage, sitting fourth and on the brink of elimination. In their last match, they suffered a 1-2 defeat to Atletico Madrid, conceding a last-minute goal and facing 2 consecutive losses. 3. Injury situation. Injuries have sidelined forward Ramos and defender Hernandez from the Paris Saint-Germain lineup. Head coach Luis Enrique has had to adjust the lineup, with young players Zaire Emery and Barcola expected to feature. 4. Outlook. In the next league match, Paris Saint-Germain will face Angers away. They hope to maintain their lead in the league while also seeking to reverse their fortunes in the Champions League and strive for qualification. The team needs to quickly find their form and showcase their true strength. In summary, Paris Saint-Germain is currently facing challenges in both the league and the Champions League, with fluctuating performances that require quick adjustments. We look forward to seeing them demonstrate their strength and determination in the upcoming matches. November 7, 2024 Briefing, Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur will challenge Turkish powerhouse Galatasaray in the Europa League this week. Spurs remain unbeaten in the Europa League, while Galatasaray is also undefeated. Both teams have performed well in their respective leagues, promising an exciting match. Tottenham has recently achieved impressive results in the Premier League, winning 4-1 against Aston Villa in their last match, showcasing their strong attacking capabilities. However, Spurs are facing some injury challenges, including key players Richarlison, Mickey van de Ven, and Christian Romero. Nevertheless, manager Ange Postecoglou remains confident in leading the team to victory in the Europa League. Galatasaray has also been in good form, remaining unbeaten in the Turkish Super League and recently defeating their rivals Besiktas 2-1. The Turkish side will undoubtedly give their all at home, aiming to defeat the visiting Spurs. In summary, this Europa League clash is expected to be closely contested, with both teams evenly matched. Spurs are likely to secure victory with their strong attacking prowess, but Galatasaray's home advantage should not be underestimated. Regardless of the outcome, this match promises to be thrilling and is highly anticipated. November 7, 2024, Briefing, FC Porto. Summary. 1. This match is part of the Europa League group stage, with Lazio hosting FC Porto. Lazio has performed excellently in the Europa League, winning all 3 matches, showcasing the best attacking and defensive performances. FC Porto currently has 4 points, with a relatively average record. 2. The match referee will be Bulgarian Georgi Kabakov, assisted by Martin Margaritov and Dian Valkov, with Martin Zhivkov-Velikov as the 4th official and Dragomir Dragunov and German Christian Dingert as VAR officials. 3. Lazio's lineup will rely on key players such as Prudel, Lazzari, Gila, Romagnoli, and Nuno Tavares. FC Porto's squad includes Diogo Costa, Martim, Jalo, Perez, and Mora. 4. In another Champions League match, Inter Milan defeated Arsenal 1-0, thanks to a penalty from Calhanoglu, continuing to lead their group. Arsenal's qualification prospects have become uncertain. In summary, this match is a contest of strength, with Lazio likely to defeat FC Porto, leveraging their home advantage and recent strong performances in the Europa League to maintain their group lead. November 7, 2024, Briefing, RB Leipzig's transformation journey. Overview. Red Bull is working to transform RB Leipzig from a team primarily reliant on player sales for profit into a strong contender for the Bundesliga title. This transformation has begun with the following steps. 1. Focusing on developing and retaining core players, such as Schläger and Simons, rather than selling star players en masse. 2. Hiring experienced coach Jurgen Klopp as the global football director to inject championship-level strategic thinking into the team. 3. Utilizing Red Bull's substantial financial resources to provide adequate investment for the team to compete with Bayern Munich. Additionally, RB Leipzig has shown impressive performances in the Champions League. In an away match against Celtic, young player Koen scored twice, leading the team to a 3-1 comeback victory, showcasing the team's strength. This victory not only helped the team improve their position in the Champions League standings, but also boosted their confidence in the pursuit of the Bundesliga title. In summary, RB Leipzig is steadily progressing towards becoming a top German team, thanks to Red Bull's strong support and internal strategic adjustments. We have reason to expect RB Leipzig to achieve greater breakthroughs in both the Bundesliga and the Champions League in the future. November 7, 2024, Club Brugge Briefing. Club Brugge secured a dramatic 2-1 victory over Aston Villa in the Champions League, filled with excitement. Key information points. 1. In the 52nd minute, Villa captain Tyrone Mings made a memorable blunder. After receiving a pass from goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez in his half, he mistakenly thought the ball had not been reintroduced into play and picked it up with his hands near the penalty area, resulting in a penalty awarded by the referee. Brugge captain Hans van Aken converted the penalty, giving his team the lead. 2. Despite this blunder, Brugge dominated the match, displaying a more proactive and dangerous performance. They had multiple shooting opportunities in the first half, all of which were saved by Villa goalkeeper Martinez. 3. Villa also had some chances in attack, but failed to capitalize. Ollie Watkins and John McGinn both had shooting opportunities in the first half, but could not hit the target. 4. This match was a missed opportunity for Villa, as they could have achieved 4 consecutive wins in the Champions League group stage, but ultimately suffered their first defeat. However, they still hold a leading position in the group, and as long as they maintain good form, their goal of advancing to the knockout stage should remain achievable. In summary, while this match ended in victory for Club Brugge, Villa's overall performance in the Champions League remains commendable, albeit regrettably marred by a costly mistake. They still have opportunities to recover points in upcoming matches and achieve their goal of group qualification. November 7, 2024, Briefing, Eintracht Frankfurt. Eintracht Frankfurt has been performing well in both the Europa League and Bundesliga, attracting the attention of several top clubs. 1. Strong performance in the Europa League. Eintracht Frankfurt currently ranks 6th in the Europa League with 7 points, securing one of the 8 qualification spots. They recently achieved a 1-0 victory over RFS, marking their first clean sheet in the Europa League. The team's overall defense has improved, and their attacking front remains in good form. 2. Steady position in the Bundesliga. In the Bundesliga, Eintracht Frankfurt ranks 3rd with 17 points, just 6 points behind leaders Bayern Munich. They recently showcased their attacking prowess with a 7-2 victory over Bochum, scoring 15 goals and conceding only 9 in their last 7 matches. The team's overall form is strong, with only 1 loss in their last 12 matches, including 8 wins and 3 draws. 3. Star players attracting attention. 2 star players from Eintracht Frankfurt, forward Marmush and midfielder Larsson, have caught the eye of Liverpool. Marmush has scored 10 goals and provided 6 assists in the Bundesliga this season, while Larsson is a young and promising midfielder also attracting interest from Liverpool. 4. Overall team strength. Eintracht Frankfurt has excelled in both defense and attack, with players performing well and young talents making significant contributions. The team's overall strength is impressive, and they are poised to achieve good results this season. In summary, Eintracht Frankfurt is currently on the rise, with a strong overall team performance and standout players attracting attention from top clubs. They are likely to achieve good results this season.